Doctor, and if you all could do your best to keep your questions down to a minimum in terms of time, so we can get to the second panel, and our ranking member has questions as well as I do. Dr. Coughlin, your written testimony stated that, quote, on the rare occasions when embarrassing study results are released, data are manipulated to make them unintelligible, unquote. Please explain and cite an example.
Examples can be cited. The best example that comes to mind is we set out to analyze data from the National Health Study for New Generation U.S. Veterans, looking at self-reported exposure to burn pits, oil well fire smoke, other inhalational hazards, in relation to physician-diagnosed asthma and bronchitis. The initial exploratory analyses, which were produced by the writing group and the statistician, showed that a sizable percentage of the deployed veterans had been exposed to burn pit smoke. And burn pit fumes were associated with asthma and chronic bronchitis. Then, in a later iteration of the tabulated results, those results were set aside or discarded, and the focus was instead on deployment status in relation to asthma and bronchitis. Well, those 30,000 deployed vets and 30,000 non-deployed vets included veterans who served on ships in the Indian Ocean or in the Philippines or in Germany in hospitals. In other words, people were deployed to OEF and served in the War on Terror, but were never in Iraq or Afghanistan on the ground and had no potential exposure to burn pits. So the way that the refined results were tabulated, it obscured rather than highlighted the associations of interest. And I could elaborate if you would like.
Okay. Mr. Hardy, can you explain, in your opinion, why the research